You guys know we get these thoughts to come on our show and we have discussions. It's worth it to bring some of these OnlyFans girls on or these bimbos so you guys can see with your own eyes how modern women are. Because here's the ugly reality when it comes to men. Most of you watching me right now are simps. Since most of you guys are simps, content like this doesn't wake guys up to understand what the it really comes down to when it's female nature. The problem here is that Neon's impressionable audience is gonna think that this is an appropriate way for women to deal with you. No, it's not. It's one thing to platform thoughts and roast them so that you guys could wake up. Since most of you motherfuckers are simps, it's not enough for me to just tell you guys, stop simping. Me telling you that you need to be the leader, that you need to be attractive, that you need to have your together. That's not enough. What I really need to do is bring these girls on the show so that you guys can see real time in 4K how they don't give a about you. There's nothing more red pilling than bringing on attractive women and letting them just say the truth about how they really view a majority of men, which a lot of you guys fall into. So as you guys can see, Neon has been doing some, collabs with some celebs, right? What I call like normie celebs. So the description is, Neon found out YesJulz and her friend don't really f with him and are just on his stream to promote their brand. She really said he is only getting the shorts if he wears them on stream and shouts it out. Bro, that's fucking pathetic. But let's see what they got to say.
Yeah,
Kiki, do you have any questions for Neon?
What do you want to know? I'm a very, oh shit,
Okay,
so, I got you.
Thank you. I'm dropping men's shorts.
You're dropping men's shorts?
Yeah.
Can I have some free ones?
Yeah, of course, but
If you wear them and shout them out on stream.
Okay.
Short.
Bro, what the these bitches are so thirsty, bro. If you wear them and shout them out on stream. And this is, see a shit like this just gets me annoyed. This bitch looks like a linebacker. What the fuck is she wearing? Bruh, what the fuck is this? Bro, she looks like she's a fucking left tackle. What the fuck? YesJulz? She might have to change her name to fucking Yes Whale. And now, here's the thing, bro. And I talked about this before. I've been telling y'all this for years now at this point, but I love being vindicated every fucking day. Here's the reality, all right? Female streamers / entertainers are not interesting most of the time. And the reason why is because, especially female streamers, they rely upon their sexuality and their looks to get a fan base. The problem with that is though you can get people watching you, people, subscribing, people following you, they don't actually respect what you got to say. They're just there for their own perverted reasons most of the time, right? So this puts female influencers in a weird spot because they have to rely upon men that actually do have an audience that like them for them to grow their shitty audience that doesn't like them for them. Does that make sense? So in other words, most female streamers can't actually captivate their male audience outside of sexuality and the way that they look. So they have to constantly leech off of male influencers to get an audience, okay? To push their OnlyFans or whatever else it is. Because most of these bimbos are not interesting people. And the reason why they're not interesting people is because they've never had any real trial or tribulations in their life because most attractive women have lived life on easy mode. So what they have to do is they have to leech onto male influencers that built up an audience over a period of time. As we speak right now, we got what, 4,000 or 5,000 you guys watching the stream, right? This comes after years of hard work of me proving myself to you guys, right? Prove you guys my competence with my background, what I used to do for work, right? Prove myself through, investing in real estate, showing you guys how to, become financially free. I tell you guys my story about how I segued from the government over to being an entrepreneur, teach you guys how to deal with women, all this shit. I had to provide an enormous amount of value to build up an audience. And then I had to continue providing an enormous amount of value to maintain said audience. I went from having a fitness channel to having the #1 dating podcast to now, not only do we run that podcast, but I've been able to pivot and talk about other topics because of my vast knowledge base on different things. Now we're out here doing debates against college students on political topics, right? So I've had to constantly keep myself sharp and refined and be able to stay up with things, to be able to, not just get an audience, but also captivate audience and keep that audience to stay. And this is why most influencers that are successful and most podcasters that are successful are fucking men. Because men constantly have to provide value to their audience for them to watch. I'm not a fucking hot chick, okay? You guys really can, most of y'all right now are probably listening to me on audio. You guys aren't even fucking watching the video, and that's fine. But that goes to show the difference, right? Men are merit-based. The way we look doesn't really help us get an audience, but it definitely helps a woman get an audience. But that's a double-edged sword. Dudes are over here watching them Nagoon. They don't really give a fuck about what they got to say. So these women have to go on platforms where they do give a fuck what they got to say because it's a male fucking streamer. Okay? So that's what it is. That's what it is. So I'm not surprised that these girls are leeching off Neon. And I genuinely do think that he's letting these women leech on him too much. Because here's the difference. You guys know we get these thoughts to come on our show and we have discussions. But what do? We show that they're retarded. We show that they're, their critical thinking skills suck. We roast them, whatever it may be. So it's worth it to bring some of these OnlyFans girls on or these bimbos so you guys can see with your own fucking eyes how retarded modern women are. Because here's the ugly reality when it comes to men. Most of you niggas watching me right now are fucking simps. Let's just keep it all the way a buck. Most of you motherfuckers are simps. What is a simp? A simp is an individual that will give attention, time, and resources to a woman who doesn't necessarily reciprocate, okay? Do not conflate it with treating a woman well that does what she's supposed to do. I'm for that. I tell you guys all the time. We got a good girl. She does what she's supposed to do. She's good to you. She obeys you. She's submissive, etc. Give her the world. But the problem is that most of you guys don't have this. Most of you guys have some bitch that's using you where you cope and think, oh, yeah, it's an equal street. Meanwhile, she hasn't let you smash. She don't let you do nothing. You got to pay for everything. Fuck that shit, right? So since most of you guys are simps, right? Content like this doesn't wake guys up to understand what the fuck it really comes down to when it's female nature, right? And the problem here is that Neon's impressionable audience is going to think that this is an appropriate way for women to deal with you. No, it's fucking not, okay? And he's been letting these fucking bimbos like Iggy Azalea and this bitch just like use them, right? Without much benefit back. These chicks are washed. They don't have an audience. They don't have any fucking skill sets. Iggy Azalea just gambles on stream. She hasn't been relevant in the music industry in forever, right? So it's one thing to platform Thots and roast them so that you guys could wake up, because going back to what I was going to say before, since most of you motherfuckers are simps, what I have to do is, it's not enough for me to just tell you guys, stop simping, okay? It's not enough. If I tell you, stop simping, one of you motherfuckers right now is probably sitting next to a girl that doesn't like you that much and or is talking to a girl that doesn't like you that much. So me telling you that you need to be the leader, that you need to be attractive, that you need to have your shit together, that's not enough. What I really need to do is bring these girls on the fucking show so that you guys can see real time in fucking 4K how they don't give a fuck about you, okay? There's nothing more red pilling than bringing on attractive women and letting them just fucking say the truth about how they really view a majority of men, which a lot of you guys fall into, where they use you for your time, use you for your resources, lead you on, have multiple guys that they're seeing. This all comes out during Fresh and Fit After Hours. As much as it fucking pays me to do that goddamn show, right? Because these women are retards, and, you know, after 5 years of talking to these bitches, which, by the way, is our 5-year anniversary today, by the way, Don DeMarco. It is the 5-year anniversary of Fresh and Fit, by the way, today, guys. We started our podcast October 26, 2020, right? But we're still grinding. We're not like these bitches celebrating our birthday every fucking day. Carrying on. Since most of you guys are fucking numbskulls and retarded, and you have to get your hand burned on the stove a bunch of times, I have to continuously remind you guys how these women don't fucking give a fuck about y'all, and that they use men, okay? It's one thing for me to tell you. It's another thing for you guys to see it on your own. And unfortunately, since most men are stubborn and stupid, they have to see it on their own. I'm hoping that you guys can see it on your own and then not make really bad decisions with females in the future. So that is why I do what I do. But the problem here with Neon is that his audience isn't getting any type of red pill like awareness on this. These bitches are just using him, and he's not roasting them or anything. All right, here's another one.
Do I miss LeBron? I wish he was still on the Heat. Yes, very much so. We need him back in Miami.
Are you a LeBron fan?
I love LeBron. He's the best basketball player in the
GOAT, right? LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
I feel you. Shout out to LeBron.
Like, he gives back to the community. He did it all with his friends. He's like building media networks. He's changing lives.
And he's still hooping at such a high level at such an older
No one's
age.
ever done what he's done.
Yeah, for real.
Insane.
Yeah, this, as you guys can see, groupie. And then check this out. Oh, where's the other one I had? I had another one. I'll go back to it. All right, YesJulz telling Neon she blames Kanye West for a failure. Let's watch. This is gonna be hilarious.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Damn, that's a tough one.
And just so you guys know, I cooked this bitch so hard on Twitter. Look at this shit. Where's she at? Yo, I cooked this bitch so hard. I think she said something about Kanye West on here, and I said, bro, there's 1,000 views. There's only one of him, you dumb bitch. You're fucking useless and a groupie thought. And she blocked me for that because I cooked her so hard.
I would say putting my brand aside to put my all into helping other people make their dreams come true.
Bitch, you would never have a brand if it wasn't for Ye. What are you talking about? Yo, and this is what I mean when I say these women don't live in fucking reality, bro. She has the gall to say, I put my brand aside for Ye. Bitch, what kind of fucking entitlement is that? You know how many dudes would kill to work alongside Ye? And this bitch is over here talking about, yeah, I put my brand aside for Ye. Bitch, nobody would know who you are if it weren't for him. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what infuriates me. These average bitches think that they're somebodies when they're not at all. In great thought. In great thought. You know what? Fuck it. Let's play the thing. Let's play the entire clip in its entirety, right? Play it in entirety, and I'll give commentary after. Fuck it.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Damn, that's a tough one. I would say putting my brand aside to put my all into helping other people make their dreams come true. That is my biggest regret, because who knows where I'd be right now if I would have kept going strong with 1 AM radio, kept my 10-person all-woman agency, and never left to go to Easy, etc. So
Oh, you quit it? You stopped it?
Yeah, I mean, when you see how it is around Ye, when you're working with Ye, you don't have time to sleep or eat or shower, let alone run your own brand or business. I showered, but I'm just saying, that was an
What's your biggest regret in life?
So, bruh, you know, and you could tell she needs to hit the gym. Pretty fucking overweight. But again, this is female entitlement, right? She thinks, oh, I put all my stuff on the back end for Ye. Okay, let's assume that's true. Why couldn't you get it back up right away? I mean, I would think after working for Ye, that would give you an insane amount of credibility and connections. Why the fuck did you not start your shit back up? Why isn't that successful? Why are you on fucking OnlyFans then? And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys when I tell you that these bitches be capping and they think that they're more important than they really are. Guys, how many times have we brought a girl on the show, right? How many times have we brought some bitch on the show and she's over here acting like she's the fucking main character, right? How many times that happened? There's been so many times where we've brought girls on the pod, they're disrespectful on the platform, they think that they're fucking the main character, they think they can talk out of terms, they think they can talk to me crazy, they think that they deserve the world, they think the show centers around them. Like, how often does that happen? Like, damn near every show, right? There's one panelist that thinks she's a shit, when in reality, nobody knows or gives a fuck about her. But it's because all these fucking simps blow smoke up their ass that they, you know, all these simps blow smoke up her ass that she thinks she's on the same level. The fact that she even thinks like that her putting her business aside for Ye is like, oh my God, such a big sacrifice, goes to tell you guys that she feels as though she's on the same level as him where she had to sacrifice what she had going on. Not knowing in reality, you guys are not equal at all. Hence why you fucking dropped your shit in the first place, dumb bitch. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys when I say like these women are just fucking ingrates. Fucking ingrates, bro. A lot of these modern women. And this girl's even hot. She's a fucking groupie mid who I think she's in her 30s now at this point or close to it. Right? It's fucking ridiculous, man. Here, let me find another tweet. One other thing I want to show y'all. And I'm roasting this chick because she says some bullshit about, oh, you built up your platform making fun of women, which I did. That is very true. But we add value in other ways as well, right? Whether it be political discourse. Hell, my political show gets more views now than Fresh Fit on some streams. So, you know, unlike her, we're multidimensional over here. We don't need to only, you know, be a one-trick pony. I literally covered it all. Here's another one.
Who is bigger, Drake or LeBron? Tough question. I don't know the answer to that question. Do I miss LeBron? I wish he was still on the Heat. Yes, very much so. We need him back in Miami.
Are you a LeBron fan?
I love LeBron. He's the best basketball player in the
GOAT, right? LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
I feel you. Shout out to LeBron.
Like, he gives back to the community. He did it all with his friends. He's like building media networks. He's changing lives.
And he's still hooping at such a high level, at such a...
Bro, this bitch, and then here, look at this.
And then we'll go... Is that your purse?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Shout out to the Heat. We're having a rough week this week, but
very
shout out to the
rough,
Heat.
very rough. That's a fire purse. Here, I'm gonna leave this here, and then we'll go look for stuff.
Okay, where's my phone?
Pulls up on Neon with the 500K purse LeBron James gifted her. Bro, this is a married fucking man, bro. This is a married fucking man. This bitch talking about his dick size. He bought her a 500K purse. She's glazing, all this shit. Like, bro, this is a married guy, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? And this is why I tell you guys, yo, never, ever take some social media bitch seriously, bro. Guys, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Do not do it. Because she will put you on blast to further her career. She might sit there and be like, oh, it's innocent. I'm just talking about his D size or whatever. Bro, this nigga's married. What the fuck is wrong with you? And not only that, like, bro, Neon's audience are all like fucking kids, right? It's like a bunch of fucking kids. Why are you talking about this shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Incredible, bro. Absolutely incredible. Guys, never, ever, ever, ever take that seriously that are trying to make it in social media and or get clout, bro. Because they will do and say anything to fucking advance their career. They'll literally say and do anything to advance their career. It's fucking nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. And that's what this girl is. I know Akademiks roasted her too, actually. Let me see if I can find a clip of Akademiks roasting her. We got the Folio stuff as well. We'll play a little bit of that shit. I think he went harder on her than I did. Yeah, because YesJulz sued Ye for $8 million.
Guzzling and sucking cock and suck.
Oh, God. Oh, man, we already know we're about to see one of these crazy crash outs here. I'll go to this one.
Yo, this tweet sponsored by Ye. Eat a dick and die, whore. Straight up. Bruh, I'm on 10 with
I wouldn't say that, but that is kind of funny.
all you bitches. I'm on 10 with all you bitches. I'm on 10 with all you bitches. Eat a dick and die, whore. Straight up. Fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck. My job ain't to know no goddamn producers. I listen to music. I'm a fan. All of that shit y'all talking about, I made millions. You made millions on your knees sucking cock, YesJulz. I made millions just doing my thing, listening to music. Artists call me. I don't call their producers. I don't call them. I don't got their numbers. They call me. So if I don't know a nigga producer, his right-hand man, his dude boy, I don't give a fuck about knowing no niggas. I talk to the main man, not the second in command. That's always how it's been. The whole time, Drake, my favorite artist. I never knew about a nigga named Mr. Morgan until like a couple months ago. Nigga, ain't my job to know that. I'm a fan. You been on your knees sucking too much cock. Eat a dick and die, you fucking whore. That's all I'm gonna say to this bitch. Bro, I can't believe this fucking whore even tweet me, man. He'd eat a dick and die. Back to the music.
All right, let me show you how I cooked her. Here's the tweet chain, right? So she posted this shit. Oh, man. So she goes, 30-day difference in these two photos. Traded Pilates for lifting. Can't wait to see what another 30 days of consistency brings, right? I go, LOL, these thoughts can't even post a picture of their gym progress without themselves being bent over like the hoes they are, right? And she goes, your whole entire career is solely based off speaking down to women. You're literally nothing without the thoughts you speak of. Nothing you have ever done or said has any relevancy to anyone of importance. Well, actually, that's not true. I kept Kamala Harris out the White House, so I would say that's pretty relevant.
Welcome, punch.
Your existence is a shallow, sad story of a man who never got recognition he desired and so had to go about gaining an audience by speaking negatively about others. You are a bum and always will be. Then I go, checkmate. And I posted this shit. And this is an excerpt from one of her tapes. Immediate ratio. Booked. 178, 2.2. Absolute air fryer. How is this a checkmate? I had sex in my early 20s, filmed it, someone stole my phone and went to jail for extortion and they had to pay me upon their release, and you're still a bum who will never have as much money or relevancy as me. We will never be in the same room. You're a loser whose presence will never be wanted anywhere of importance. You look like you drove off two cartoons. God bless X. Getting fucked on camera is a major L. You're now 35-year-old pass around. No man of substance with half a brain will ever take you seriously. Not only do I have more money than you, but I have far more opportunity than you to find a partner. Meanwhile, you're cooked. Also, you're a whore. Absolutely air fried. 2.1, 139. 2.2, 178. 3.3, 2.5. Right? And I only had she had 557 views on that. I only had 104. So yeah, bro, like she blocked me after this for obvious reasons. Okay? Absolutely air fried that bitch. Let's finish see what Ak was talking about though. Or was it here?
I can't believe this bitch said, nigga, I just seen it. Chad, 2025, I'm not letting none of you dick-sucking whores who are goddamn fucking prostitutes talk to me. I'm violating y'all in the worst way. Y'all might as well call me misogynistic. I'm going so hard at you bitches this year. By the way, niggas too, but they don't really comment when I talk about these niggas. But none of you cock-sucking, cum-guzzling hoes, I'm on bad timing this entire year. It is sponsored by Kanye West. He done inspired me, man. We shouldn't be tolerating some of the shit you fucking whores done been trying to say to niggas like us. That fucking whore, YesJulz, even trying to talk to me. Bitch, you spent half your fucking life on your knees, get your back blown out, and sucking cock, guzzling fucking semen, you fucking whore. How dare you talk to me? You done sucked up half the industry talking about Big Ak. You fucking whore. I don't want to.
Hey. I hit her with surgical precision, roasting her on Twitter. I could just drop the bomb on her. Fuck it. You know, all I did was fucking snipe. All I did was fucking snipe. This dude Ak. And I guess for him, this pisses him off even more because this is his fucking industry. So I guess, obviously he's gonna be a lot more pissed off about this shit than regular people. But this is funny, entertaining.
Ain't nothing from the whore today, bruh. Sit your whore ass up. Get some Listerine. Fucking cock-sucking bitch. When it's dick-sucking time, we'll call you. Fuck.
No, I mean, he's speaking facts though, bro. Like, look, the frustration comes because, these 304s really think they can sit there and talk shit to you, man. It's like, bro, if I was a female, right, and I was on OnlyFans, and I was being a thought, I would never talk shit about niggas, bro. I would literally just, or even if niggas roast me, I would just shut the hell up. As a female that's on OnlyFans or being known as a thought, you should always shut the fuck up, bro. Every single time. You already failed at life. All right? So the fact that you're out here talking about LeBron and Drake's D sizes and how he gave you a $500K bag and you're trying to sell some shorts and he got to advertise. Like, bro, you're a fucking L altogether, man. Blaming Ye for your fucking failures. Oh, man.
How don't you know this guy? Nigga, maybe because you sucked up the entire studio for every nigga studio session, you fucking whore. I don't know the runner. I don't know the engineer. I don't know these other niggas. I know the artists. You done sucked everybody's cock. Executive to athletes, the fucking producers. You're a whore.
Yeah, funny shit, bro. Funny shit. But anyway, that's enough of that slut. But yo, another red pill lesson for you guys. Don't fuck with girls like this, bro. Attention whores like this, you stay away from them, bro. And as you guys can see, all that gym progress didn't do shit. She's fat again, as we can see from these fucking videos.